not even sure which one to pick up because they're all so incredibly fabulous, but it is our best value of the day from Patricia Nash. Let's first go ahead and understand that normally this would be $199.95 value. Today we are 50% off at $99.99 with your free shipping and handling and 3 monthly flex payments. We'll explain that to you in just a moment. But brand new designs, brand new looks. And we're gonna start from, let's see, right here. You wanna start with this one? Okay, this one is called our, I wanna say, Parisian newspaper. Okay, look at these colors all the way throughout. Are they not absolutely beautiful? Okay, next to that, this is what we're calling Spring Multi. Wow. Update, 640 remain. That's it. So they could probably sell out in the next presentation, if not in this presentation. My new all-time favorite from Patricia's line are Doorways to Italy. And it's exactly, she has captured that beautiful, beautiful look so beautifully. And then next to that, we have our, what we're calling Riot Rust, another one of our newer designs and prints, and brand new on the day and getting very, very limited is called the Greek Map. Okay, 600 of those, that's it, remain. Okay, if you take a look what we're doing, because you're also receiving in here a little bonus that comes along with it. So typically, our crossbody would be $169, and then you also have the little change purse. Actually, not change purse, it's gonna be a little clutch if you wanted to. That's also included, that's $59.98. So a $228 value. Let's say it again. Why are people getting more than one? It's under $100 at our special, today's special value. So let's bring in Patricia Nash. As I mentioned, she is the creator. She is the foundation of this amazing line. Happy New Year, sweetheart.
Happy New Year.
I just said to Patricia, I came in, I said, I love this crossbody.
Oh, thanks.
Everything about it, the size, the roominess, the organization, and the wonderful, wonderful prints that you did.
Well, you know, when we started talking about what we were gonna do for today's special, and this is back 6 months ago, right? 9 months ago, the buyer at HSN, we're in New York, and we introduced coated canvas and luggage pieces and started selling so well. And then we did, okay, well, let's do a little belt bag. That sold so well. And we're like, you know what? I need a proper crossbody bag.
Yes.
You know, something that can really hold everything we could possibly need so that we don't have to sacrifice having that lightweight, coated canvas, water-resistant bag, but then not have all the bells and whistles that we love. So this bag does it all, absolutely does it all. And I think we've got the Doorways, this one next to us, that is the one that is styled out.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
wait till you see the room
right
in this.
here. Yeah, first let's start with this. You know, I don't know why we call this a pouch, because like you just said, it could be used almost as a clutch.
Yeah.
But we were talking about all the things you could put in it. I put all my makeup in here. So I've got a compact mascara, lipstick, makeup, a brush, and all fits in there. So let's just say, I mean, maybe you don't want to put this inside your bag, or maybe you do, but you have it all in one place, right? And you know it will. Or you can just clip this on to your strap. So you just unclip this and then you looped it over it. So you've got that attached and it can hang really great, just like some of these other colors here. But now let's look at this bag. You know, first of all, this is not like a low-end coated canvas. No. This actually was inspired by there's a famous brand that's in Tokyo, Japan. And they do this buttery, really high-end linen, and it's covered with this coating on it. That's where I got my inspiration from. I mean, when you get it home, it's just like butter. And if you sprayed water on this, which we've got a little spray there.
I can do that right now.
Yeah, just spray it on there right now. See how it just beads off?
That's wonderful.
Isn't that wonderful? So you don't have to worry about any of that. You know, true story. I was on the plane coming here last night. Woman across from me, we're lining up to go out, and I look at her bag, and she's got a really cute bag, and it's a canvas printed bag, a really cute print on it. It was so dirty and nasty looking, and I thought, okay, she can wash the bag, but how many of us are gonna wash our bag all the time. So this is really a great way to have that nice lightweight material, you know, with all the great leather trim. I mean, you've got the leather trim here on the tabs, you've got leather all on the bottom, you've got leather that is holding all this strap together, and then you'll see the leather on other parts of the bag. So this is the front pocket. And when I say this is the front pocket, there is not a little pocket. No. Look at the gusset on the side. So you've got like about an inch gusset on there. That means you could put in a large phone case in here. You could put in a large eyeglass case. You know, some of those are huge, but you can see how it sticks out. Or maybe that's where you want to put, once you get to that beach or that lake or someplace, maybe that's where your sunscreen could go. Just all kinds of ideas. Then this second zip compartment has 2 zips. So they can literally zip all the way down to each side. See how low it's zipped? But when you open it up, look at that. It's got a leather gusseted side built into it on both sides of the bag. See that? Which allows you to open it up and see everything you want. Isn't it annoying when you have like your favorite little brush or comb or something, and when you're trying to get it into that crossbody, you've got to kind of dig it in there and then wedge it in there, right, to stay? This allows you, with it zipping down the side like that, just to put these little wide items that are ones you frequently use, especially if you're traveling. Then you see in there, you've got this great zip pocket across the back with that Patricia Nash patch there, a leather patch, and then on the other side, you've got 2 really nice size elastic pockets that really allow you to put, I mean, there's your sanitizer. Look how that fits in there just perfectly. Maybe you want to put your cosmetics there and save the pouch for all your tech items, you know, your charger, your AirPods, all of that. Okay, so that is one compartment. Now, you probably would have liked that bag if it had just that compartment and the front. But look at this one.
This is what I was like, look, it's never ending.
But look, this is really the main compartment. All that other is extra. This is the main compartment. And when you open that up, look how neat this holds. A great size wallet. This is the wallet we're selling with this today's special that you've seen us show on and off, and we will show that a little bit later. We'll give you the information, yes, because that's getting limited too. A little jewelry case that we were showing. And then here's a reader in here. Look at the inside of that. Look at my hand, how far down it is. So it's got lots and lots of room. Again, another zip pocket on the inside, and again, those elastic pockets on the other side. So you've got a functionality in that compartment as well. And then it doesn't stop there.
It's like everything you could ever want a crossbody this has.
Here's a mag snap pocket, and look at that beautiful leather that's trimmed on, and that mag snap is on. So you've got that. So that could hold a large phone. That could hold your glasses or whatever else. And then the functionality of this strap, the ease of it to use, and how it feels on your body.
Oh, I know, and it's you know, when I love crossbodies, that's what I typically usually have in my tote, right? But the thing is, with the crossbody, you have to give up so much because most of them are not that roomy. Where this, you could get a full-size wallet in here, a reader, and then have all the organization and not being heavy, 100% hands-free, fully adjustable, correct, Patricia?
Yeah, it's got this beautiful satin nylon webbing. It's really a high-quality webbing on here. And it has this glide on here. The slide is just so easy that you can adjust it on your body, and it's got this really high-quality leather little gripper there that, look, once you do get it to where you want it, it will stay. But you can wear this, as we're showing on the models. You can wear it as a crossbody. You can wear it across your chest tight like a sling, like we see lots of people doing, whether you're 21 or 81 in Europe, they're doing it all the time.
Everywhere.
But now I see them more and more, especially people visiting large cities and taking the subway and things like that. There's some amount of like feeling of protection when you've got, you know, your bag like here around a lot of people. But then if you want to have that moment where you're just wearing it as a proper handbag.
Right.
Look at this.
Perfect.
And I mean, isn't that nice looking? I mean, it's just gorgeous.
I love it. Absolutely
Isn't it?
love
And
it.
then look at, I mean, here I've got like a plaid brocade kind of jacket on. This goes well with it. It doesn't have to be the color of it. It just, all these prints, you don't have to think, oh, I am not wearing that color. Or, oh, how's that going to go with my
Not at
outfit?
all.
They're all going to go with it. But this is just such a versatile piece. And then we've had women that were already talking about, that had saw it last night. You know what? I'm going to take these clips off, and I'm going to use this bag also as my travel case.
Perfect.
And I'm going to put all my meds in here, my cosmetics, my hygiene items. I'm gonna travel with this. And then when I get to my hotel, or my friend's house or wherever I'm going, I'm gonna take all it and put it out there on the vanity in the bathroom, right? And then I'm gonna fill it with the things I wanna shop with, and I'm gonna put this crossbody strap back on it, and then it's gonna be my handbag. So you can really, you know, not have a huge suitcase.
It's like the multi-organizer bag, right?
I mean, there's just so much to it.
All right, here's what's happening. Over 5,000 gone. It is 50% off of our original HSN price, and in retail, and you can find Patricia Nash in your high-end stores worldwide, right? So what we're doing here is exclusive. You won't find this anywhere else. We won't repeat this value, and you can get this home today for $24? Yeah, $25 on 4 flex payments. You have your 30-day money-back guarantee. We are taking care of the shipping and handling. I want to go through your choices one more time. These are statement bags. These are designer bags. These are bags that people stop you on the streets and say, oh my goodness, who is that designer? Where did you have that made? And that's exactly, and yet you have all this functionality. This is the newest of all the designs, and now most limited. It's called Greek Map. We have 500 remaining. If you're a denim girl, I gotta tell you something. This is as sharp as you get, really, truly. So that's your Greek Map. Next to that, this is what we call Riot Rust.
And that's the original map. That is the signature map that I found in a periodical shop in Milan, now 18 years ago. Wow. That's that first vintage map of Italy. So what I love about that one too is it's so unisex.
Yeah, you know what?
You know, my son, who's a big guy, he's like 6'3", 200 and something pounds, 3 kids. He rocks a small belt bag. He hasn't seen this yet. He's gonna love this one.
He's gonna want this. Like even as an attaché case, like you were saying, right? That. Okay, my all-time absolute favorite, love. I just feel like I'm in Italy when I have this. I really, truly do.
Yeah, it is emotional.
These vintage doors, that's doorways to Italy, and yes, you do receive, I'm gonna call that your bonus. Like, that's not a pouch.
Yeah, it's like
that's
a
like
separate
cosmetic
handbag.
bag.
Yeah,
It really is.
I agree with you.
Yes, and then next to that, this is so pretty too. It's so interesting.
It is. I mean, when I remember the story of this, so I received this, I actually was looking for it, and I found in Paris a newspaper. And so this newspaper, I think, again, this was almost 100 years old. And so we took that and reproduced it. And then what we did is we drew, actually watercolored these flowers, and we made them very transparent, translucent, so that we could lay them on top of the print and you could still read the print underneath. So this is so authentic like that. And just like the doorways are real pictures of doors, this has that same authenticity from Paris. Now the difference of this one versus all the rest is it's the only one with black leather trim and the black webbing on it and brushed nickel. All the other ones have brushed brass and some sort of either tan, cognac, or British tan trim on it.
Okay, and then lastly, this one's also getting very, very limited. That's called Spring Multi, and it's vibrant. It's just like
you know,
electric.
This one to me is just really close to my heart because this is the first spring print I did with the brand, which will be 15 years this year. And this print was literally given to me by a gentleman who was in his 70s, lived in Santa Croce, Italy, could not speak any English. Everyone had to translate for us. And his best friend, who was also in his 70s, owned a local tannery. And he knew I was experimenting with printing on leather, which hadn't been done at that time and still hasn't been done the way we do it. And he said, please take this, because he could see how passionate I was. I loved it, I cried. Aww, I mean, it was really one of those moments. And then we did it on this linen. And it is more vibrant than ever. And depending on where this is cut, every piece is gonna be different. You might get yours home and you might have more of something that looks like this versus that big leaf on the top. But that's what makes all of these so unique.
Pretty. I'm gonna put this on. And I just
Go
want to go
ahead.
through. If purchased separately, just to show you one more time, it is over $228. We're doing this only today, only here at HSN.
Yeah.
I can't get over $99.
I
I'm sorry.
know.
Just the additional bag that comes with the today's
Yeah.
special, I think would be around $60, $70.
Yeah, it's $59
Honestly.
at retail.
There you go.
Yeah, it really is. But
see what happens?
This is gorgeous. Now,
Is that? It makes the outfit. I mean, and it's perfect size.
It's happy, it's sophisticated, it's not cutesy. What I love about all these prints is they're very sophisticated, elevated. When you see a woman carrying these, you're like, wow, you've got good taste.
Yeah.
Like, what is that print? Where did it come from? And people who do know Patricia Nash will recognize it and
for
say,
sure. Can I do Doorway to Italy?
Yeah,
I'm so
of
in love with
course.
Doorway to Italy. By the way, here's what's happening. We have over 400 people in the ordering process, so they're asking me if possible, can you take advantage of ordering by our QR code at the bottom of the screen? So this one we went ahead and just doubled it up. So now it can be just like your perfect handbag. How chic is that?
It really is.
Honestly.
When I first thought about this bag, I was really thinking of the travel aspects of it. During the development, when we showed it at market and on New York Fashion Week, and now when we brought it here and we see it styled out by so many beautiful models this trip, you can really see that this is a great handbag for every day.
Everybody.
You don't have to be going anywhere other than just living your lives.
Yes.
And this is a great bag. That little hang-off. How many times have you gotten some of these little bags and you're going, oh, gee, what am I going to do with this? And then you go, oh, my gosh, this is fabulous. I put my sanitizer. I mean, the stories women tell me of all the little bags.
Medications, all those
yeah,
things.
or you wear contacts and you have your contact
Yes.
case and your solution in here. I mean, we could go on and on over the use of it, but the fact of the matter is it is a valuable piece, another handbag, another accessory that you're going to use every day.
And so we're looking at Nicole and Annette. Yes, we have both our beautiful models. Look at, again, they're somebody. Like these,
Yeah.
you're carrying a Patricia Nash, you're
Yeah.
somebody, honestly.
It does not look like any kind of discount bag you bought anywhere. This looks like a designer bag that you
Rich.
probably did get from Europe, or it's like I said, if somebody doesn't know Patricia Nash, they're gonna think of this being very European because it just doesn't have, you know how some of these other American brands have prints and such, they just look ditzy, or they look
cookie cutter.
or they look kind of cutesy. You know, they
Yeah.
don't look sophisticated or refined or elevated. These all look elevated. They have that same leather, that same quality of hardware, that same construction, that same lining. I mean, look at these bags on the beach. And that's where you can visualize this. You could be on a boat. You could be on the beach. You could be on a lake. You could be by the neighborhood pool. You could be, you know, visiting friends in a park, and it's pouring down rain, and you're like, haha, my bag is fine. I mean, you know what I'm saying.
Exactly.
This is so versatile that I could go on and on and on. And to have a bag in your wardrobe for $99 plus this extra accessory, it's the last time you're going to have to buy it.
Yeah, it's true, and they last
That's it.
forever.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're
that's
not
the other
gonna,
thing.
you know, if you thought, oh, gee, I don't know if I should spend $99. I can get a cheaper one. I know it's not the same, but I could get one for, I'm making this up, $69. Well, you know what? It's going to be that one season, and you're going to be done with it because it's going to rip, it's going to tear, it's going to get stained, whatever it is. Oh, look.
Where were these photos? These are absolutely
This is
beautiful.
great.
And Greece.
You know, all of this collection going into 2025, spring and summer, was all inspired by Greece. I went there with my husband about 1.5 years ago, and I said, that's it, we got to take the kids. And we rented this like sailboat, huge sailboat, and a captain and a cook, and we went out, and now it wasn't luxury. It was really like under the hull. Yeah, it was not something that was just like, you know, fancy thing, but I wanted him to go through the islands and enjoy it, stop for a swim, have a fish fry, you know, do all that kind of thing. And I was so inspired by the waters. That's where the Greek print came from. That's where this Greek map came from.
You transferred it. You do such a great job at doing that with your, you know, again, your memories, all your research, all the, you know, vintage pieces that you bring to us, the stories that go behind them. And you're right, you bring it into an elevated, fabulous heirloom piece of an accessory that you will have for years and years. And this one in particular, we know we have a clock up on the screen. And again, thank you to the, I want to say over 70 first-time shoppers who are like tuning by and saying, wait, that's Patricia Nash.
I love it when you're first-time shoppers because we all love a great deal.
Absolutely,
right?
It's our best deal of the day.
Especially when we're spending money on ourselves. And at this time of the year, right? We're thinking, gosh, should I do that? I just spent all this money on the gifts. But sometimes, you know, my mom used to be like that, and I used to kind of make fun of her because she had a closet full of stuff. And it would be, buy it when you see it. And this is one of those things. Buy it because it's here, it's now, and you can get this payment plan on here so you can not feel it.
And
you know,
risk-free.
not really feel it. Yeah.
You know, you get it home and it's on 100% what you were
Return
hoping.
it.
We don't ask any questions whatsoever. We have
I
a
love
30-day
that.
money-back guarantee, but I promise you, this is going to be an instant customer pick.
Yeah.
I feel it already.
Yeah,
Annette,
me
you can
too.
see, has on, she has the doorways to Italy. Nicole's showing off that rustic, or we're calling that.
Map of Italy.
Yes, which we love.
Yeah.
What's most popular? Let me check with Jen, my producer. Greek map. Okay. I have fewer than 500 now, all right, of that at this point. My doorways to Italy. Okay, and then our spring, that one,
Spring
I love that
Mountain.
story.
Yeah, it
was
is
given
true
to you.
story. I mean, all of these have a history with them. You know, the doorways was such an interesting one because when I didn't even realize it, but over the years, traveling to Italy, some of it for fun, a lot of it for work, I realized I had taken all these pictures of doors, and I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
So then I went to my team, and I said, what do you guys think about if I did a print with doors of Italy? And I started showing them the pictures, and they go, oh my gosh, this is going to be amazing. So everything we've been doing in this print has sold out so well, but I learned a lot of women have done the same. Not just in Italy, but all over the world, or even old doors in the US, you know, taking these really old mansions, and when you go to these tours or something, because the architecture and these doors, I mean, they were just, and they're so massive, and the door knockers on them, just all of it, and the colors. I mean, some of these colors aren't enhanced. That was really the colors of them, that beautiful kind of basil green, or that amber color next to it, or that one that looks like it's almost burgundy.
And it's wild that they're like 13 feet high in
Yes,
some
they're
cases.
huge.
It's like, oh my goodness, they're beautiful. Inside, I'm showing you the main compartment here. This wallet is going to be coming up. I'm going to tell you this, we're almost sold out already.
Wow.
So that's what we were told earlier. So deep, roomy, tons and tons of room and organization. And you also have your magnetic snap in the back here.
Yeah.
So, and it's light, beautiful lining so you can see what you're looking for. Nothing worse than a black, deep hole and you can never
You're
find
so
anything, right?
You're so right.
And fully adjustable leather, some of the finest quality leather, even down to your hardwood, Patricia.
Yeah.
Everything is so well thought out. Such an amazing,
I know,
quality.
and if you're wondering like, oh, well, what happens if this hardware gets wet? Nothing. You're just going to wipe it off, and that's it. I mean, this hardware is protected. It's not going to tarnish. It's not going to get rusty or any of that type of thing. It's going to look like this for years to come. Same thing with the leather. It might get patina, which they call just a light and dark color from, you know, the oils in your hands or something. Even if it got wet, it's an organic, you know, it's a real cowhide. It's just going to dry out.
Yeah, right.
It's nothing that's going to happen to it. So this is just a great versatile bag. I love the bottom of it. It's got a nice flat bottom, but beautiful leather there to really give it shape.
And if it rains, it's sleeting, it's snowing, you drop your coffee.
No
guess
worries.
what?
Look at that.
Look at that. It just beads right up. And you don't have to, it's 100% worry-free.
Yeah,
And we love it.
100% worry-free.
So it's your workhorse. You're going to be organized. It is a multi-functioning bag like we showed you. Obviously over the shoulder, obviously crossbody. You could take it off and use it as a little like almost attaché case, if you will.
Right.
If you want to do that, and then wherever you go or wherever you end up, now you can just go ahead and have your handbag ready, right?
Yeah. I know so many of us are, you know, plan those trips so far in advance now. or maybe you're planning on your retirement where you just want to travel a little bit more with your husband. And the one thing that you always want when you're traveling is safety. You want a handbag that's not heavy. You want one that's not fussy that you have to worry about, right?
Right.
And you want hands-free where you feel independent. You know, I can do and walk and see everything. And the webbing on the strap, I've been told by so many women, is so comfortable because it's so wide on your body that it doesn't like dig into your shoulders. It's just comfortable all day long.
You think of everything. I mean, everything. Honestly, if you're going on a cruise, like how perfect this would be, because you have so much, you know, so many things you have, and it's just nice to have those little pockets on the outside, so everything is easy to get to. Okay, we are very, very busy. I can't wait for you to get this home. Congratulations, 50% off. $25. That'll be whenever your next billing statement is if you choose FlexPay, and we'll have this at your front door in the next few days. Okay, and to go back with it, I mentioned the wallets that are getting